this video, we explore ZRemesher, an automated retopology technique aimed at enhancing mesh flow and performance. This innovative technique generates a completely new polygonal structure with a controlled polygon flow and an adjustable polygon count. Let's do an example. We can easily find the ZRemesher in the geometry section within the tool menu. When we activate the ZRemesher button, the software works its magic to capture the shape accurately. Depending on the complexity and polygon count of the original 3D model, the overall calculation time can vary significantly. At first glance, we immediately notice that the ZRemesher did not design the topology to be symmetric. Let's reverse the calculation process and then proceed to activate the symmetry adjustment tools. Now let the software redo the calculation. As we can see, we achieve topological axis symmetry by effectively using the symmetry tools. There's also another effective way to create perfect symmetry. First, we undo everything again. Then hold down the Alt key and activate the ZRemesher button once more. Since this is a different type of calculation, the results differ from the axis symmetry method. It depends on what works best for us. Below, we'll find the poly count slider. Here, we fine-tune the desired polygon count, which is currently set to a convenient total of 5,000. Since we've already activated the calculation but still don't see the expected 5,000 polygons displayed, the question arises, why isn't this being effectively applied? The primary cause of this issue lies in the adaptive option feature. When this option is enabled, ZBrush tries to make an estimate based on our model. The software proactively adjusts the polygon count in specific areas of our model whenever it deems it necessary to accurately capture the overall shape and intricate visual details. Now let's disable the adaptive option and allow the software to recalculate once again. We can now see that the software has tried to align with the desired specifications. Let's take a closer look at the adaptive size slider, which significantly affects the size of individual polygons. If we adjust the slider all the way down to 0 and then remesh, for instance, we notice that nearly all of the quads achieve a uniform size. Consequently, they effectively adjust to the shapes when we set the slider to 100. To achieve a more controlled polygon flow, we can draw curves with a specific brush and manually guide the software in accurately shaping those curves precisely. In this case, we use a brush known as the ZRemesher guide. With this brush, we manually create the desired edge flow on our model, providing clear guidelines for the software to follow. This is the method we use to define the edge flow of topology. Let's give it a try and see how it goes. We will briefly draw a few loops. And here, we can activate the symmetry tools as needed. To delete a drawn curve, simply hold down the Alt key and carefully draw directly over the existing curve. Once we have positioned our guides, we will examine the slider for the curve's strength. The smaller the number, the more we enable ZBrush to smoothly interpolate between our drawing's curves and the software's interpretation of our input. With a higher number, we instruct the software to carefully follow the provided guidelines. In the next video, we will explore the advanced features of this tool.